What up, what up? Hello. My baby hairs are really trying to be here, and I'm just gonna let them be here because they're here. I just wanted to sit down, chit chat, talk to you guys, just update you on life. I feel like it's been a while since I've just sat here and talked to you guys and just kept it real with what's going on and what's on my mind. And so let's get into it because we already know it's gonna be a rambly one. We already know. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is an exciting idea that kind of just happened with having a conversation with someone else. This idea came about and I want to ask you guys how you feel about it, what's your thoughts. If you've been watching my vlogs, you know that I've been kind of like a little sad because I haven't really been involved with photography. I feel like I've like taken a step back since I moved to Atlanta, and it makes me sad because I don't even know the last time I did a shoot. Well, that's a lie, but still, it's just been a while since I've really consistently been on my photography grind and like having clients and just having inspiration to even shoot in general. My days off from work, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna shoot, and then I like think about it and I just have no inspo, and I've just been really like meh about it. I don't really know what that's about. We're working on it. I've been re-inspired in a lot of other ways in my life. It's just photography right now is like, and I'm just like trying to find my way here in Atlanta. It's only been since March, it's now July, so I know things don't happen overnight, but I just imagine things getting picked up a little faster than they are right now. So that's me having pretty high expectations of myself as always. But get to the point, Casey. Okay, so I haven't like thoroughly written down my goal plans with this yet, but I'm just kind of chit-chatting with you. Okay, it's like two ideas. So the first idea was I wanted to create photo books, like sell photo books online. And I like, you know, those kind of books you see on like coffee tables or in like doctor's offices or somewhere, and they're just images. They're just whatever you want them to be. I was thinking about making like travel ones. I mean, I don't know if I'll divide them up by like country or just have like travel edition 1, travel edition 2. You know, I could even do like a concert series possibly. I mean, I'm not 100% like how it's going to be done, but I think this is something I want to do. I want to make photo books and start to sell them online. I mean, they would obviously be like ebooks for right now, probably on like Amazon or something, because it's really expensive to have a hard copy of these things, but eventually maybe I could save up and build up to get to that point where I could actually have paperback books. So I don't know, how do you guys feel about that? That's the thing that's been on my mind. And then the second thing that kind of will have photography related in it, I was thinking about making a monthly email subscription. No. This would be a whole new world for me because I'm not an expert in this. The only thing I have like set in stone for this idea, by the way, we're using natural light, so sorry in advance. But the only thing I have set in stone right now for this idea is maybe like 5 images of the month that it would be free, by the way, the email subscription, but I would put in like 5 images of the month that I've shot because it would inspire me to first of all shoot and get pictures done, and I would include those 5 so maybe it could inspire some other artists out there. And then I was thinking it could possibly have some health related tips in there, like some monthly things that, you know, I think a lot of people should know, or good documentaries I've watched, or like intellectual thoughts. You know, I don't know, that would be like a feature within there. And then possibly like a dedicated video just to the people that are subscribed to the email, but I don't know about all that. I don't know. That was just an idea. I'm still kind of like building on it, but I think that might be kind of cool to have just a like kind of personal thing between me and a subscriber or follower, whoever you may be in my life. You know, once a month, probably in the beginning of the month, I would send out an email that would have all this information and some photos, possibly a video. I mean, just something kind of fun and something to get even more involved with, because I know I'm subscribed to a couple YouTubers email things, mainly like vegan ones that send out like recipes and stuff, but I mean I could even include some of that stuff in there too, because I know a lot of people ask me, you know, what do I eat and what's my favorite thing to eat and how do I make this, and so maybe I can include like 2 recipes, 2 fun facts that you need to know, documentaries to watch. I don't know, just things like if you feel like we would be best friends in real life, it would be like me saying, hey girl, this is what I've been up to, or guy, this is what I've been up to, I think you would enjoy, you know? So let me know how you guys feel about that, because that's the thing that's on my mind, trying to get it together. To bounce off of that, another thing we've talked about forever is making a P.O. box, and I really still want to do this. I haven't forgotten about this. I know I've mentioned it, and I said I would have it by this time. Last year I said I'll have it by like June, July time. I still want it to happen. It probably will not be happening right this minute. It'll probably be a couple more months until I'm doing that. I mean, I don't know, maybe sooner. But I just wanted to throw it in here that I still am doing that because I do want to receive letters and whatnot from you guys and be able to like write you and stuff. I just need to get my shit together. Oh, the next thing I wanted to talk about, I'm just rambling, is Mixed Mondays. So I think they're over, guys. I don't know. I think the only way that I will continue to do mixed related videos is if other people are in the videos. Like, I'm just really not tired of it, but like I think I've pretty much touched on all there is for me to touch on right now, and I might fall back from it for a while. I mean, if you see one pop up out of nowhere and it's a Mixed Monday video, then like, surprise. But I feel like a broken record with those videos, and the comments are starting to be broken records, and I think I've put enough up there for anyone who's new to my channel to just binge watch and really get the idea of what I am and what I stand for and all that. As I mentioned before, veganism is something that I am really passionate about, and I didn't really realize it until maybe within the last couple months. I think especially not living alone and living with people that aren't vegan, and I'm not a crazy vegan saying everyone needs to be a vegan right now, but being around that stuff, that food that isn't vegan, and that way of thinking, no shade to my roommates because they're gonna watch this, but you have to understand it's like a lifestyle. It's like, I want to compare it to like a religion because it's like that deep. And I think like I've just grown really, really passionate about it the more I've learned about it in general. So, you know, we're probably gonna have some more vegan related stuff. Not an overload, but just some more. I'm just kind of like at a point in my channel where I'm like, what do you guys want? What do you want to see from this channel? Oh, the other thing I wanted to touch on that I kind of already just mentioned is my living situation. My roommates are gonna watch this and think I'm throwing shade at them, and I'm not. They should know that I'm really not. I went from living alone to living with a lot of people. I knew what it was when I signed up, as Drake would say, but it's obviously a transition. It's obviously a change, and I'm not gonna blame them for this because this kind of sounds like an excuse, but at the same time, I'm a perfectionist with my videos. I think if I lived alone, guys, I would be making way more videos. I would be making so many more videos just because, you know, there's a thing about filming with people here, or TV's on, or conversations happening, and I'm not trying to like shut down the fun. Like, I don't want to be like, hey, everyone shut up because I gotta film a video. I don't want to have to do that, and like, it's just a thing. And I think any other YouTubers out there would get it. Like, when you live with someone else and you're a YouTuber, you just want to be able to film whenever you got the ideas, and you want to be able to do what you got to do, and sometimes it's a little hard when you have people over here and whatnot, life happening, and you can't control those things, and that's just the way it is. But that's a thing that's happening, and I just want to say, like, I hope that I'm doing pretty well with YouTube since I've moved. I think I would be doing a little bit better if I lived alone, but it is what it is, and this is where we are, and I'm not complaining at all. I think someone asked me this in a DM, anything changed in my life since moving here? I will say, this is like a Mixed Monday topic, but I'm gonna just real quick. I will say living in a predominantly black city, because if anyone's been to Atlanta or knows anything about Atlanta, there's a lot of black people. As a mixed person that looks Caucasian, I mean, race has always been a thing everywhere you go in America. That's just what it is. But being that I look white and it's predominantly black, I'm kind of on the other side of things. Like, I'm not the majority like I was in Florida. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? And so I feel like I'm very comfortable with who I am, and I know at the end of the day, like, I know what I am, whatever. But there's been more conversations where I feel obligated to prove myself. I'm not saying that I have, but it'll hit me, like, it'll come into my head. I'm like, they think you're white. You gotta let them know that you're not just white. You are partially white, but you are not just a white girl. That thought has definitely come into my head with some of the conversations I've had with people, just because of what we were talking about in certain scenarios and situations. That's not really the end of the world. I don't know. Then I like correct myself, and I'm like, wait a minute. What, Casey? You know who you are. You're gonna go to bed at night knowing who you are, and they're gonna go live their lives and life's gonna go on, and it's, who cares? I don't know. That's the thing that I've kind of noticed since moving here. But other than that, so far, what has it been since I moved here? April, May, June, July? 4 months! We're on the 4th month of living in Atlanta. Wow, that's crazy. I will say I really, 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 really miss the beach in Florida and nature. Oh my god. I miss it so much. I didn't realize how much I miss it. I didn't realize how much of like a beachy outside person I am until I moved here, because like anytime the sun is out, I'm out. But that's it. That's all. I'm gonna stop rambling. See you in my next video.
Come again. Got that work, you can come and get it, nigga.
Gunman, gunshot on the damn trigger.
Think twice, hater, you ain't touching me.
Make them know me not dip on the fuck.